On the Big Ten event program, which is outstanding at Club Menangle on Saturday night, my next two guests have bright prospects of appearing in the winner's circle, one in particular on more than one occasion. I caught up with the pair to have a good heart-to-heart chat with Cam and Ash. Well, Ash, we'll kick off proceedings with you. Driving and over love, another second for this particular runner. 5 starts now, runner-up from 6th this spell.
Yeah, he's been very consistent with running second, but he went good today and he had a good trip, but right moves, just when she puts it together, she was just too good today.
Now, and over love is trained by Jack Trainer, and I believe you're now working with Jack.
Yeah, I've been there for a couple of months and it's been a really good experience so far. Jack does a great job with his horses, so I'm really enjoying it there.
And he's got such a wonderful team, no doubt there's going to be some nice opportunities come your way.
Yeah, I'd like to think so, but I'm just happy to be working there and sort of picking things up from him and learning as I go. So,
in the opening event, you got the fine 4 starts back, a Group 3 winner, unplaced since, but just starting to build towards another win.
Yeah, he had a run last week and it was probably just a little bit underdone, so we're hoping that will tighten him up for this week. We didn't draw too bad in the heat, so hopefully we can be up close enough. Hopefully he'll run a good race.
Yeah, gate 4, and as you mentioned, fitter now and back to his own age.
Yeah, well, that'll make a difference. He's been racing up in the 95s and dropping back to his own age class will make a difference for him.
Any words for his driver?
No, he doesn't seem to listen to me with the driving instructions, so I just leave it up to Cam and he seems to know what he's doing.
You do seem to know what you're doing, Cam. You're in a rich vein of form, as always. You're just coming off the track after a win with Most Happy Cullen for Deborah Holt. So driving instruction may be simple, just lead and win and don't come back if you don't.
Yeah, pretty much. I've been telling her all week I hope he's ready to go because he'll be aggressively driven. So I think the horse is going well at the moment. He's obviously just building into his preparation, and Ash is telling me that he's building into it good. So I'm sure he'll run a good race.
Cam is Majestic Cruiser in the opening event, ready to win, coming off a last start win in the Group 1 Blacks of Fate. That was back in July.
Yeah, he's just been a super horse for Jason and I and the Glynn family. They're his owners, so he's been great to us, and he looks like the class horse in that race. He's just come up with a bad barrier because of that, but if he can get a sit somewhere, we know how lethal he is with a sit, so yeah, he'll be hard to beat.
Cam, he's had 2 trials. The latter was a stand start. Is that in readiness for a trip to New Zealand?
Yeah, he had to qualify from the stand, hoping to get him over there for the New Zealand Cup. So we took him over earlier in the year and were able to sort of compete with the best ones over there and had good results. So it'd be nice to get over there. And it's, the New Zealand Cup's going another level up again. It's the biggest race in New Zealand, so it'd be nice to be part of it.
Over to race 4, naturally driving Defiant in race 3. In race 4, my ultimate Byron. The past 2 wins have been solid without being flash.
Yeah, he's been good. He's a big horse and he likes to, a few runs in, he'll keep getting fitter. So he's come up with a good barrier and he can run quick miles around here, so he'll be right in the race. Yeah, gate 1 and Mahomes, your main threat is out wide. Yeah, Mahomes is a really nice speed horse and, they've sort of had little battles ever since they were early 2-year-olds, and they're both good horses in their own right, and lucky we got the barrier advantage this time. Over to race 5, and you're going to need the barrier advantage here with my ultimate Roddy. He's a class performer in his own right, coming off a sequence of wins, but he's up against Leap to Fame. Yeah, he's a lovely horse, and he's probably one of my favourite horses to drive. He's such a professional and a real good trier and got a huge amount of ability. So he's got the draw over Leap to Fame, but, in my opinion, Leap to Fame is probably the best horse in the country. So I've got a really high opinion of him, but, my fella, he's a really nice horse in his own right. Yeah, Ash, when you've got 3 Derby wins next to your name, as Leap to Fame has, it's going to be pretty hard to beat, even though your brother is driving one of the top chances. Yeah, exactly, and he just went terrific in Melbourne the other week, so yeah, he's definitely going to be very hard to beat. Over to race 6, the first of the triple races for the ladies. Ash and Braveview Kelly with Jack Trainer. This looks an ideal race for her. It's the Group 3 fifth and just hers for the taking. Yeah, exactly. A little bit smaller field too. There's only 8 in it, and she's just so fast, and she's done such a terrific job since she's been over here. So hopefully she can continue that. You're driving into Queer for Adam Regari in race 7, Cam. Yes, sat behind that filly in Newcastle the other day for the first time, and she come out of the gate well, and I was able to sort of control the race on the front end, and she felt good. She's rising up in grade, obviously, coming up against horses like Steno and ones like that have been at the top level, but she'll be an each way hope. Looks too good from Steno? Yeah, she's pretty classy, and Cam's got her going really well, so she looks too good in that field.
Yeah, good to see Cameron Ross enjoying some success. He's got a nice team put together.
Yeah, that's right. You know, he made the move from Queensland, where he's from, a few years ago, and he's done a really good job. And lucky enough, he's got a couple of really handy juveniles that are going to feature in these Breeders' Challenge races.
Talking about exciting types, Cam, you're driving Madrid for Jared Orchin in the 8th event.
Yeah, she's one of my favourites. She's been a top horse for me and Jared the whole way through, and you know, she's come up with a good barrier, so she's got good gate speed, and I'll hopefully be able to control the race from the front and be too good.
Yeah, she's won a pass two in nice fashion.
Yeah, and I've been able to look after her a little bit as well, so hopefully she'll be primed, you know, run a good race Saturday and get ready for the final.
You would expect Madrid to be greeting the judge once again and giving her brother another win?
Yeah, well, she's come up with a good barrier and obviously has that brilliant gate speed and doesn't look like she's going to cop too much pressure during the run in that field. So hopefully she'll go well.
Over the race now. Good to see Chris Judd in the winner's circle with Western Style at Penrith.
Yeah, he's a lovely little horse, and he runs so many good races here at Menangle, and got the little drop back in grade, and he went awesome. You know, I haven't probably had a horse perform like that at Penrith in a quick mile and to do it the way he did. So he was super impressive, and you know, he's probably up in grade again this week, but he's, you know, an honest little horse, and he'll be thereabouts.
Vic's son will need a lot of luck in the trotters.
Yeah, she's good from the stand, so she'll step away quick and put herself in a position where she might be able to earn some money, but she is probably rising in grade a little bit.
Before we leave the trotters, Cam Regal attire last week, very disappointing.
Yeah, he just wasn't himself. You know, didn't travel throughout, even though they run a quick mile. He's a really good sit and kick horse and usually travels off that sort of speed. So he might have just had an off night. And I haven't really talked to Jared to see how he pulled up this, you know, early in the week, but I'm sure he'll bounce back.
Is there a good thing?
Probably Madrid. I think she's probably my top chance for the night.
Well, you're certainly flying high on the premiership table. No doubt you're going to be increasing that margin on Saturday night. Thanks for joining us, Cam. Good luck. And Ash, good luck with Defiant.
Thank you very much.